Welcome to Operation Football, brought to you by Simon's Specialty Cheese. Joey, there's some games that get circled on the calendar when the schedule comes out. West Pier, Bayport, definitely one of those after a thrower a year ago.
Yeah, it took a 49-yard game-winning field goal a season ago. We didn't quite have that same ending this year, but it did not disappoint. Game of the week, dare I say maybe the game of the year already, and it's the Phantoms who strike first on home turf. Opening drive, quarterback Patrick Greisen looking, and uncorks a beauty to a streaking Kanan Strong. 37-yard TD puts West Pier up 7-zip. The Pirates fire right back. Matt Stevens gets the snap, looks left, hits Brady Moon, the Moon Man, for the 11-yard answer. We are tied at 7. Second quarter now. Greisen going to the air again, and he's got his favorite target, Judea Niskern, who collapses into the end zone. 37-yard score puts the Phantoms back up by a touchdown. Bayport answering the bell again. Stevens out of the shotgun. Quick flip to Moon, who's in there somewhere, trust me, and all the way into the end zone. 11-yard score ties it at 14 apiece. Now we skip ahead to late in the fourth quarter, down by 3. The Phantoms onside kick, and they're on it. The third successful onside kick in the game. You don't see that every day. With just 18 seconds left, Greisen fakes the handoff, looks right, finds Braylon Stiegel on the short fade for the 2-yard score. The Phantoms rally for a dramatic victory for a second straight year over Bayport, winning it 48-45.
I'm kind of in shock, to be honest with you. That was an unbelievable turn of events. To be down 10 with 2 minutes left and then come back and man, it's just, we talked about heart and grit and just someone's going to make a play. And the kids believed, and they played for each other, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
That's one of those games where the amount of highlights we left on the cutting room floor, we could have done a whole show based off of just that.
It could have been a 2-minute highlight right there, but plenty of other big games in the FRCC, including Pulaski, who will host Bayport next week, taking the show on the road to Green Bay Preble. The Red Raiders running all over the place in the first half. Up 7, Bowden Schmidt putting people in the spin cycle in the backfield, then he slips out of a tackle, gone. 74 yards to the house. Pulaski led by 14. Preble responds. Aiden Bruce splitting a pair of Red Raiders and plowing across the goal line for the 6-yard tutty. It's a 7-point game yet again. Pulaski with a quick answer. Next play from scrimmage. You follow the wrong guy here. I caught up. Anthony Ficari gets the outside, turns on the afterburners. 80 yards for the score this time to make it a 14-point game.
Enough room
a lot of running up and down the
there
field in that game. The Red Raiders take advantage of a Preble turnover right here. 4th down. Schmidt picks up the first and then takes the rest. 45 yards to the house. Red Raiders put up 42 in the first half. They win at 63-35.
All right, let's take a look at the FRCC South. Oshkosh North taking on Sheboygan North in Oshkosh. First drive of the game for the Spartans. Bryce Ott, quick find for Dalton Clark across the middle. He's off. Little stiff arm action, swim move, whatever you want to call it. He's gone, running all the way for the first score of the game. 3rd and long later for Oshkosh North. Ott staying on his feet, forced to his left. Launches a missile downfield to Jamari Scott. He runs it in to bring his team up 14-0. Here we go again. They're undefeated for a reason. These Spartans. Ott fakes the handoff. A dime to Clark again. Oshkosh North remains on top, beating the Raiders 48-6.
Next week they get Notre Dame. Could be another game of the week. A top 10 matchup in the Big East as Manitowoc Lutheran hosts Hilbert. Lancers strike first. Isaac Wagner splitting defenders on his way to a 12-yard tutty. Lutheran by 6. Then Wagner again up the gut, shedding a defender. He is gone. 49 yards to the crib this time to push Matthew Lutheran's lead to 13. Hilbert answers right back. Brody Hine will not be denied. Drags the Lancer into the end zone with him. The 6-point game yet again. Manitowoc Lutheran's offense, though, was just on point. Jamin Ott
lefty
with a 24-yard dime to Noah Dillon to make it a 2-point game, a 2-score game yet again. Lancers improved to 9-0 with a big 54-13 win. Now, Joey, we're just getting started. The race in the FDA title coming down to the final weeks of the regular season.
Seems like it always does, doesn't it, Eric? Neenah, Kimberly, and Appleton North all in action with a few nail biters down in the valley. Those highlights coming up on Operation Football.